Okay, so let's go through this again. So, my fixed deposit, I make 100%. Why? Because I calculate the interest on the fixed deposit. The interest is 10% on the fixed deposit, meaning in the end I received 110. They gave me the 110 because they say I received 22,000. Everybody with me? So now I'm going to do the UK method. I'm going to say, can you see this one? I know both the percentage and the rand. Ne? So I'm going to say this is known. Okay? These ones I'm shorting the rands. Can you see both of them? Depending which one I want to calculate. I'm going to say these two are unknown. The rands are unknown. Okay. So I'm going to take the known. I'm going to say 22,000 times. And can you see my UK method looks like this? I want to put the unknown at the top and the known at the bottom. So, what is unknown? The fixed deposit and the interest. I need to calculate both. So let's do the fixed deposit. So I put 100 on top. What is known? The 110. So what do I get? Can you see you get 20,000? Then obviously 22 less 20 gives me 2. If I wanted to calculate the interest, I would have said 22,000 times, and the 110 at the bottom, what would I put on the top? What is the unknown that I want to calculate? The 10. So that's going to give you 2. Do you guys get this? Can I quickly show you that you've actually already used the UK method last year? You've actually used it twice in 2 different situations. May I show you that? So the first one is when I take the cost price plus the profit. It gives me the selling price. Right? Now, usually when you get a sales, they will say the markup on cost is 20%. Meaning, on cost is 100. Ne? The profit is the markup. So I'm selling it for the cost price plus 20%. And then I usually gave you the selling price, let's say 7,000. How did you calculate the cost price? You would say 7,000 times 100 over 120. Oh, unknown over known. Can you also make that sound? Let's go. Oh. Yeah, you see. Can you see you did the UK? You just didn't know it. And now with that, let's say I ask you to do for me, what's the profit? Calculate for me the profit, anyone. Use the UK method and calculate for me the profit. Okay, let's see if she's right. So, if I say 7,000, can you see this is my known, this is my unknown. So I take the known rand and I put the known percentage at the bottom. Okay, but let's see, what did you put on top? 20. You see? The unknown over the known. You're starting to get it. Let me show you another one you actually did last year. One you did last year. It's this one. I said to you, we buy stock 10,000 less 7.5% trade discount. You remember that? Now let's go again. I have my stock, ne? Please. I subtract the discount and then I get the amount that I owe. Ne? Which one is going to be the 100? The trading stock. Because can you see the 7.5 is calculated on the trading stock. So less the 7.5 discount. How much do I owe in the end? How much do I owe in the end? What's 100 less 7.5? 92.5. Now, calculate for me how much do I owe using UK. Can you see what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, I have the stock. Ne? So I'm going to take the stock. So can you see this is my known, this is my unknown. Right. So I'm going to take the stock, 10,000, and the stock's percentage is 100. What is it what I owe? It's 92. Can you see? We did it last year like that. We did it. I just didn't show you how to get to it. I showed you, you have to say 100 less 7.5%. Remember? Can you see? So actually you've been using this method since very long. Yes. The 10,000. There. I buy stock 10,000. Less 7.5% trade discount. Okay. You guys with me?